We hope you will enjoy the show. Dun, dun, dun. Lonely Hearts Club Band. Back in what the evening go. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's lonely Hearts Club Band. Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Noah. So today I wanted to do a self-portrait. It's going to be a good time. Don't really know what else to say, so stay tuned. Oh yeah, also I'm going to be talking about daily stuff, some art school stuff, and yeah, stay tuned. Let's draw something. Real quick. I'm actually just going to go ahead and do a quick sketch real quick. My sister's using her light right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and then get right back with you guys. Hey everybody, what's going on? I hope your day is going well. Thanks for tuning in. So today I kind of wanted to talk about a few different things, mainly being art school right now. And art school is a big topic that a lot of YouTubers cover, and it's something that I kind of wanted to chime in on and give my 2 cents about. Now with that being said, I am going to be doing some commentary as well on this piece as it goes, as I'm drawing it. So stay tuned for that, and if you guys are interested in more stuff like this, please let me know. So let's get right into it. So I'm actually at the University of Cincinnati. I'm in their DAP program. It's DAAP, and that stands for Design, Architecture, Art, and Planning. Now, in DAP, they're mostly known for their design school, and so it's kind of interesting whenever you say like, oh, I'm in DAP. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, like, are you a designer, you know? And so I say, no, of course I'm in fine arts, and that yields a lot of different reactions from a lot of people. So I kind of wanted to talk about that for a second. We actually had a discussion in one of my classes a few days ago about kind of what it's like to tell people you're an art major, and I thought that was really interesting. So, you know, comment below your kind of either fun experiences or awesome experiences or even horror stories about when you've told people that you go to art school, how they react. So, but basically, a lot of times what happens is people don't understand the idea of an art major, and obviously it's pretty self-explanatory, you're an art major, but they don't really get how that might be useful. And I'm going to speak on that because I personally think that being an art major is a lot more than just making nice pieces of art that you can show for in the future, and even the jobs you might get as an artist. Because as a lot of people know, that those are kind of scarce. Not a lot of artists get jobs nowadays doing what they love for full time. Now, that being said, you know, a lot of people with an art major that stick with it can do stuff like teaching and stuff, and that's what I really like to do. Obviously I've never been a teacher before, but I've helped out with my teachers a lot at school, like in high school and stuff. I helped a lot with orientation days and all that, and I was like, this is really what I want to be doing with my life. And so that's kind of why I went to art school. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that, why I went to art school. But you know, on more of a, what am I trying to say? More of a vague level about art school, you know, I think what's really important about it is it teaches you how to be a person, which we had talked about in our discussion a few days ago in one of my classes, and I thought that was really interesting too. It teaches you, like, what other major can you be in that talks about really how to get your word out there. And if you've got something that you think is important to say, it's basically encouraging you, say it and teach people what you think about the world and stuff like that. And so you can kind of take that as you will, but that's kind of what I think is really important about it. And I'm learning a lot so far. I'm only a first year, obviously, and I've got so much more to learn. But, if any of you guys are in art school, comment below and just kind of tell me what are your favorite things about it, what are your least favorite things about it, and all that kind of stuff. Now, one thing I do see a lot on YouTube is people that don't really vouch for art school. Now, I understand why, but at the same time, I'm very pro art school, and I think that it's something that can really help, network and get to know people in the art community, and it's really important. Now, that being said, a lot of people have raised a big point, being that, an artist is such a different major in that you don't have to have a degree in order to be an artist, which is really intriguing, and it's very true. And it's not like you're going to get, a doctorate to become a doctor, With an art major, you can do pretty much, you can be a lot more learned in the community and all that kind of stuff. But, I know a lot of people that are artists that don't have an art major, and they don't need an art major in their eyes. They don't need one to become an artist. And the other thing about art school is it is a lot of money and all of that kind of stuff. And of course, I've never seen the other side of that because I'm in school still. So maybe I'm a little biased, but long story short, I think with this whole art school topic and stuff, it's something that is a good thing, and it's something that helps you network and get your word out there and kind of meet your crew and all of that, and make these connections and learn so much about art and what it is and what it isn't, and all the conceptual things behind it. And I'm kind of trailing off here, but I just think that it's a really important part of being an artist, if that's something that you're pursuing. So, but anyways, if you guys agree, disagree, make sure to comment below, let me know. I'd love to get a conversation going about it. But yeah, so going on a different topic, I wanted to talk about some daily things with me, some sort of updates. So this is going to be about a 15-minute video or whatever, so I am going to kind of be trailing off on different topics and stuff. So if you're able to make it through, I appreciate you. But so long story short, I've done a video and maybe 2 videos, let's just say, on my cystic fibrosis. And that's something that has affected my life pretty recently in a big way, but it's always affected my life. But anyways, so right now I'm in the hospital and I'm recovering, and I'm doing a lot better than I was. So this past week this weekend I was having some flu-like symptoms. And you might be able to hear it in my voice, I'm a little tired. I think recovering from that took a lot out of me, and I'm still recovering from it. Obviously still in the hospital. I just got here, so. But the IV antibiotics are really, I think, going to do a good thing for me, like they always do. And I have a lot of hope, and I think that I'm going to be doing a lot better pretty soon. Hopefully I'll be able to make some more art and all of that in the meantime, just for fun. Obviously I've got school stuff that I got to keep up on, but I look forward to being able to do that. So that's a little update on that. But yeah, like what else? Let's see here. What else is going on in my life? You know what, maybe let's just talk about this drawing a little bit. Let's get back into that. That's something I haven't really talked about at all in this video. So one thing that I noticed in this drawing as I was going along is that it didn't really turn out the way that I had anticipated it to. But looking back at it, I'm not saying it's a bad piece. I like the way it looks. Obviously it's a very stylized kind of thing. And almost caricature, but it's a pretty successful piece, I think. So we in my studio class, we were going to do something for our professor. We were going to make all these sketches and caricatures of ourselves and send it to our professor as a card, just kind of telling that we appreciated her. She was kind of going through some stuff, so we wanted to kind of do that for her. But this kind of just turned into something that I did just for fun, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Like I said, it wasn't what I anticipated, but I think that's okay. And let's see here. Let me know what you guys think. But another thing that, and I'm kind of trailing off and going into tangents or whatever, just trying to fill up the time or whatever, but sorry, I just kind of lost my train of thought there. So obviously being in the hospital, it is a weekend, so it's kind of dead in here, but you do have people coming in every once in a while, so they'll come in and kind of say whatever and keep you updated, so might interrupt a little bit of this commentary, but it's all good. I'm not too worried about it. But another thing I noticed about this drawing was it was like the colors were so much darker than I really had wanted, and because I'm obviously a very pale person and I always depict myself as that usually, but for like the lighting was really weird and voice crack. The lighting was really weird in the picture that I took as a reference, and I think that kind of led to, I don't know, just like some darker colors that I didn't really anticipate to make. But like I said, I think that this ended up pretty good overall. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out on my channel kind of what I want to do for all of my videos. I'm liking the whole art thing because I'm able to crank out a bunch of drawings and stuff and make videos of the drawings, and it's a lot of fun for me. And you know, I'm obviously kind of doing this for fun. We hope you will enjoy the show. Lonely Hearts Club Band. Back in what the evening go. Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's lonely Hearts Club Band. So that was a little funny thing I thought that I would put in real quick, just my horrible singing voice, but I thought it was hilarious. Because, you know, it's like when you're in the car and you're singing and you're like, oh my god, like I'm a bad singer. But I think I've got another clip in here that I thought was pretty funny too, so that's coming up here. Oh, here it comes. And that just didn't sit right with you. And now you're trying to make me feel away on purpose. And now you're throwing that on my face on purpose. And now you don't know my name on purpose. And you don't feel no way. You think I deserve it. So there we go with my singing voice again, but it's like you're in the car and you're like, oh my gosh, my voice is so bad, but I don't care. I like singing, so singing along to the music that I like, that's always a fun time. So, gosh, what was I saying here? I mean, I was talking about, you guys will have to forgive me because obviously I'm just kind of talking to myself, so I'm definitely going to have a lot of flub, a lot of, I don't know what I'm trying to say, trailing off and just kind of blabbering, so hopefully you guys will forgive me for that. But I think kind of what I was talking about a little bit earlier was just how I like doing the art stuff because I can kind of just crank out these videos, crank out these artworks and share them with you guys, and I really like making them because it's just a lot of fun for me. Sorry I'm being a little repetitive here. So something I wanted to talk about with this little drawing was I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the fabric of the sweatshirt drug rug kind of thing that I was wearing, which I think I did something kind of fun with it. Anyways, here's the final product. Let me know what you guys all think, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys.